for the late game. So I'll go for
Okay.
the lineup of Team Philippines.
I think I'll have to agree with you. Although the draft on the side of Team Laos is sound to me, it's just the fact that they picked up the Lunox after the Popolin Koopa. So I thought the Popolin Koopa would be the main support, but it feels now that the lineup is lacking. But nonetheless, Team Philippines here, they have the Masha to start with the pressure, and then there's of course Claude here, just gonna farm up with that retribution, of course. Not even gonna fight early, I'm sure, unless they find their openings. Welcome to game one of this best of two between Team Philippines and Team Laos. Let's get to it. Big presence from both teams in mid here.
Yep, actually, this is a 5-man setup for Team Laos. We have the ejector in, coming in, plus the bouncing ball. It's going to be the first blood here for this Lunox, guys. The damage is really intense for Team Laos onto this game. A possible invade because we don't have a core here coming in from Team Philippines to contest or actually defend this one.
Oh!
Oh my god, the Chichodok just bit Carl Tizzy on his phone and a flicker out as well. Here comes Flap Tizzy on his Masha. Here, this is going to be a 1-2 for the score, although players here for Team Laos is actually low on life for this one.
Wow, they traded cores. That is as messy as it gets. Down goes Carl Tizzy. Down goes Chun. All right, my mistake. It's Chun on the Lancelot. Oh, that was unfortunate. But nonetheless, a pause is going to be called here. Need to fix something before the game continues. So with that being said, I think Team Laos, they had the right idea. Like, they know that Team Philippines would not be ready at all in the early game. And they forced Flap Tizzy here to respond and to be the only saving grace. But with that being said, do you think that's going to happen again? I think Team Philippines needs to learn from this. They need to pick up here and say, we need to play safe. Like, let's not leave the river. Like, let's just not cross it just yet.
Yeah, but actually, you know what, Leo? What's good for the lineup of Team Laos? They actually went for a 5-man setup, and knowing that you have the Popolin Koopa in your lineup, that's actually 6. And you also have this Lunox for the sustain.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess for and actually for Carl Tizzy, I guess that is supposed to be an error for him because he was literally low on life at the time, but he actually shown. He was actually seen on the vicinity, so that is an option, or that is literally an outlet, an opportunity for Team Laos to take the core, which is the Claude. Yeah. For Team Laos, though, we are seeing a lot of light for this kind of gameplay we are seeing right now. It's just that the downside of having a 5-man setup to go for an invade, it just means that you're giving opportunity for the side lanes to pick up the farm that you are actually missing.
Yep. But nonetheless, Flap Tizzy went for the response, got a kill, and now is up to no good. He's going for this steal. I wonder if he'll get it. I doubt it. Down goes Flap Tizzy here. That was a little too bold. At least he distracted Team Laos from their buff. I think he got it. I think he took the orange there.
Yep. And for Masha, though, it could be a part of distraction here for Team Philippines. For this Claude to actually breathe, they need Team Laos to be far away from the middle lane for the Claude to actually spike up in terms of the gold. It's just that the tricky part here for Team Laos is that they do not need to be responsive or reactive for whatever Team Philippines is bring about onto this game. They need to dictate the game. They have the Lancelot, they have the Lunox, they have the crowd control, they have the good initiator. All they need to do is to bring about the tempo for this game.
Yep. If ever it was just Flap Tizzy going for that buff, distracting Team Laos, I feel like that's turning into a trend here in the Invitational. Earlier today, we saw Rich Jaya from Team Indonesia do the same thing, but a little more bold, if I may say.
Yeah,
he took
really
his Esmeralda, right? He took his Esmeralda, obviously the most rich hero on the map at that point, and just stood inside the opponent's base, inside Team Myanmar's base, and that was just mind-boggling. I'm still confused at this point, hours later. But here, it seems like Flap Tizzy was somewhat successful in taking the orange, but nonetheless, it was an easy pick-off for Team Laos. I expect Team Philippines here to be a little more conservative. Again, before the pauses, I mentioned that they have to learn from this. If not, Team Laos will continue to, as you said, keep up the pressure and stay aggressive, because after Chun reaches level 4, he's basically ready. That's essentially the Lancelot's time to go.
Yep, and actually for this one, for the Claude, speaking of Team Philippines right now, if you have the Claude in your lineup and you're up against 6, including the Chicho Dog of the Popol and Koopa, that is not sustainable enough or not sufficient enough to bring about damage for the lineup of Team Laos. So yep, that's a good idea for us that we are talking about right now, that Team Laos has to dictate the pacing of this game if they really want to win against Team Philippines. For Team Philippines though, the good thing is that they have the Claude and the Masha on their lineup. Having those two above mentioned heroes is just more than enough to go for the split push. If everything else is failed, we have the mashup to go for the split push, and it's just gonna be a nightmare here for Team Laos. Although here we go onto the game again. This players are ready. It's gonna be 3-1 for the score. Almost 2 minutes into our game time. Nice facing here being seen by Team Laos onto this game. The top lane is being pressured actually by them, and Rebo is being seen. We have the PNK, or we have the Public Koopa onto this one, killing Rebo onto this match.
Yeah, Rebo couldn't even reach level 4. So the main thing that the Luo Yi does, the diversion, it's not even there just yet. But Peter here gonna go down. Cartesi gets a kill. Few helping out, and they couldn't convert into this turret, not just yet. Could have been the mirror. They don't have any minions, but at least they got the river crab. Still here, Team Laos ahead, but just by 2 kills. Flaptizi being thrown up here. Ejector, the Chuchu Dog, taking a big bite out of him, but Dream goes down. Rebo gonna put in the final hit. Now Chun gets it. It's going to be the Doc once more. That's a double for the Luo Yi.
That was actually a nice vacuum here coming in from Rebo. Nice backup there for Team Philippines. Although we have Team Laos now. Lusty is low on life. He will use the glorious pathway just to back away from the players of Laos. It's going to be 4-5 for the score. Although Team Laos is up ahead against Philippines in terms of the hero kills. We can see that they are up on the goal lead, so that is actually a good factor for them. It's gonna be 4 players here for Team Laos onto the middle lane. The flicker in for Peter Conti is low on life, and he is killed by the hands of this Lunox of Team Laos. Nice play, nice pickup actually.
You know what? That's a trade I would take any day. Peter for Cartesi.
Yes.
If they continue this maybe 2 or 3 more times, Carl is gonna have a bad day. So keep that Claude down, Team Laos, and you're bound for victory. But nonetheless, shut up here. Found himself in quite some trouble. Nice vacuum in by Rebo. Shut up, going to fight this. An interesting turn of events. Rebo gonna go down. Chun goes for the flurry, and Peter gonna get another here. Oh, flicker by Lusty survives the onslaught.
Could you see the team coordination here by Team Laos? Actually, the Kufra was low on life, but he actually went in because he knows the 2 players coming in from two of his teammates are there for the backup. They actually took down 2 players against Team Philippines for that one, just for his life. For Team Laos, we are seeing a nice play from them, and a little bit change on the rotation. The Popol and Koopa is now on the top lane steadily. Earlier it was the Lunox on the off lanes, although here on the middle lane we have shot up together with Peter taking down, or actually trying to take down Pew onto the stamps. Here he dies with a contract Inferno. Chun is almost out of life, guys, but here comes Rebo onto this Lowy. Peter gets a kill, but shot up is left for Team Laos, and he is taken down by Team Philippines, or Lusty, with that high loss.
Oh man, mastercraft in diversion, Chantel. Literally and figuratively, diversion was used very well there for Rebo and the gang to catch up. Sure, few fell down, but it was all a distraction. Also that Cartesi and Flaptizi here could do their thing. So quick turtle take there, and now Flaptizi pressuring the turret, and is he gonna pay the price? Yes, he is. Oh man, 3-on-1. I'm counting the dog.
Yeah, actually, that was a bit scary for the Masher Flap TC on that one. That was actually two flying objects for him just to take him down. We could see here the preparedness from shut up. Although the BMI out for Carl TC just to dodge away for the initiation play. Come from Team Laos. Although Rebo is down, here comes Lusty with a glorious pathway. It's gonna be 3 versus 1. Here comes a blazing do it, not enough damage though. And with the PMI out, Team Philippines with no casualty onto the middle lane.
Yep. Interestingly enough, Rebo just keeps biting it. 4-4-3 here. Sure, he has 4 kills, but it seems like this Luoyi is always in the line of fire. But at least it's better that it's the Luoyi than the Claude, to be honest. So Team Laos here, still in the driver's seat when it comes to kills being present on the map, but Team Philippines, they are still catching up on farm and of course these pushes. Now Chun being threatened here by few. Shut up, already targeted. Blazing duet here by Kaltizi. Knocks out the Kufra and they are gonna go for the steal on this buff. Peter, not much he can do here to contest.
What's good here, Leo, for Team Philippines is that we actually see few to be the initiator, actually the frontliner for the lineup. That's why there is the sustain, there is the damage. And again, nice pick of play coming from Team Philippines onto this one. It's going to be 10-12 for the score. We are seeing Team Philippines on the aggressive side right now. And what's lacking here for Team Laos is that they need to go for the objectives. They need to push turrets because it's gonna be deadly for them on the latter part of the game if Carl TZ has the enough damage, has the enough equipment for this Claude.
Yep, again, ladies and gentlemen, heroes respawn, turrets don't. Alright, and the turtle only comes onto the map a limited number of times, but we'll talk about that later. Kaltizi pops the blazing duet, knocks out Koopa, and Hearn is going to fight it. Up next is going to be Shut Up. It's actually knocked up, and Rebo is going to help out there as well. But now Lusty eating a lot of smart missiles, and Chun is still here, still in fighting shape. It looks like Lusty bit too much more than he could chew, and he backs out of there. Wow, Brenny Sports is all over the place. They are in mid, they are in bot, and now look at this, Flaptizi's back up top.
Yep, and what's good here for Team Philippines is that we actually see Rebo with this Necklace of Durance just to counter out the possible lifesteal or any with regards to the health here of Team Law onto this game. Although here comes the damage plus the vacuum of these two players come from Team Philippines. All of you is low on life. It's kind of dangerous for them to just jump against these two core heroes of Team Law with this Lunox and Lancelot actually on the bottom lane. Although for Team Philippines, yep, you're right. They are literally in every place on this map. Oh, Flap Dizzy with a dive in actually just to kill the Lancelot. Team Law is a nice pick actually for Team Philippines.
Oh, look at this. They are pressuring our friend Peter, and it's surprising how much damage really the Thunderclap can deal. And there's the Blazing Duet after expending the Order of Brilliance. Now Lusty gonna challenge Shut Up to a duel while Flapdizi pushes off camera. They are just, again, if not taking pickoffs, they're just doing mad distraction, diversion, literally the spell, across the map so that Flapdizi could push. And so far, Team Philippines able to stay on top despite being down a few kills earlier. And now it's 14-12, 9 minutes in with 6,000 gold. Chantel, can you help us explain what happened there? Where did they find the 6,000 gold?
For this one, for Team Philippines, what's good about them is the three players on the middle lane was actually able to sustain every team fight that Team Lao is bringing about for the team. And we have the side laners, we have LabTC just literally taking all the turrets that he can go. And for a few, there are times that we see him dive in with the sustained damage. I think that is where Team Law fall apart onto this one. They were actually focusing on shutting down the squad. That they nearly forgot that there are side laners here for Team Philippines that is needed to be neglected, or I mean needed to be negated for this.
They needed answers too.
Yep.
Oh, but
But
look
so
at this.
far, Yeah, so for this one, we could actually see Lusty together with the Cortese onto that combo. It's gonna be a mega kill for Cortese actually onto this one. The Ejector though gets the minion against Team Philippines. I guess for Team Low, they need to take a Rebo. They need to take Rebo down, or they need to initiate against Rebo for this one, because their burst damage of Rebo is really a part of Team Philippines that is really difficult to negate for Team Lao. Although for so far for this both teams, we could see the aggression, we could see everything. They're really prepared for the 5v5 kind of team fight. It's just that for Team Lao, they don't have this kind of hero to do the split push. They need everyone for the team fight.
And that being said, Team Laos, they are now on the back foot. And what's their key here? I guess first things first, they have to defend this Lord. That was so taken.
Yeah, but actually for this one, although for Team Philippines, what's really good is that Rebo is just taking the vacuum here. Although here comes June for the dive in. Shut up with that tire change, although he gets none. Glorious pathway for Lusty, but he is still alive. Oh my god, it's gonna be a counter kill here. Lusty is still alive. That was literally a centimeter of health bar for him. Onto that one, we have the flicker in for few onto this dance against two, actually three. I count the Chicho Dog for Team Low on this one. Yeah.
Yeah, with that being said, no deaths on the side of Team Philippines. Shut Up and Chun goes down, and yeah, perfect distraction play here as Flaptizi finishes off the last turret up top before the base, as well in mid. Now level 1 Lord, knocking down bottom. Here's Flaptizi, gonna focus down on the turret. Down it goes. Shut Up stretching out and catches no one, but he is in prime position to go for the bouncing ball. Here we go. Catches out Kaltivi with the blazing duet. Oh, people are going in and out, but Shut Up goes down. So does Peter, as well as Hearn. That's a triple here, I believe, for Carl Teasy. He BMI's out. Aggression being juggled here underneath the base, and they are going to go straight for it. 11 minutes, 30 seconds. Team Philippines takes game 1.
What a game.